Okay, picking up where we left off, we were talking about the fact that all the assignments are going to be individual assignments. I don't do, group assignments. Here's kind of the grading rubric on how I grade your papers coming back. And this is kind of generic because it might mean something a little different if it's an Excel document or a PowerPoint document. But essentially what I want you to do is to follow the requirements in the assignment. If the assignment says do 3 things, I expect you to do 3 things. And chapter-specific objectives, as in the way computers work, you guys know, there's probably like 5 different ways of accomplishing the same thing. But if we're in a chapter that talks about one of those 5 techniques, then that's the technique I want you to use for the homework assignment, because this is supposed to be following the chapters, okay? So I'm going to be giving you several things to do, and I want you to follow exactly the things that we talked about in lecture. And of course you have to get the proper answers, like if it's an Excel spreadsheet, your numbers actually have to line up and they actually have to total up and all the things like that. Readable and organized, that doesn't make too much sense in the context of an Excel spreadsheet, but it certainly does, with a Word document or a PowerPoint document. And then I'm going to be talking about best practices on just some hints and some suggestions on how to format documents and how to do things a smart way. Okay, so that's the grading rubric. Okay, things to look out for. All right, let me paint you a scenario. So you turn in assignment number 2, and I go to Blackboard and I pull down your assignment 2, I open it up, and it's for some other course. You're taking 2 or 3 courses in a semester, and I look at it going, what the heck is this? This is a different course. So I send you a Blackboard email that says, dude, you submitted the assignment 2 for some other course. Please submit the real one. All right. You don't get around to reading your email until, 2 or 3 days later, and then you go, oh my goodness, I turned in the wrong thing. And so you've done the assignment, you turned it in, and now you're 3 days late. So the moral of the story is pay attention, particularly immediately after an assignment is due. Read your emails, okay? Because I'm going to be providing you personal feedback in your gradebook. You'll be able to bring up your gradebook, go to that particular assignment, bring it up, and inside your document is going to be notes from me, okay? So I want you to read those, okay? I'm also going to have some overall feedbacks and a little comment that might say something like, I don't know, great work, look at paragraph 2, I left you some notes, recommend you resubmit, something like that. At the end of each one of the quizzes, exams, and in the assignments, I go to one of the discussion forums and I give a summary of all the things that happened. And so, for example, you may have done it perfectly right. Let's say you made a 100 on that exam. But you still should go to the discussion forum to look at the other things that other people did. Because you might have thought, you were at one of the questions, you go, I don't know. I don't know if it's A or it's B. I think I'll go ahead and put B. And you were right, but wouldn't you like to have all the discussion behind it about why A versus B? Well, that's in the discussion forum. And I will tell you that I have been known to leave Easter eggs in these discussion forums. Something to the effect of, the first 5 people who send me an email telling me they've read this note get 5 additional points added to their next exam. Yeah. A carrot and a stick. The carrot is read the dang discussion forums. There may be a jewel in there for you. The stick is, if you don't read it and you don't notice you turned something in wrong, then you get whacked with a bunch of delay points. Okay, so that's basically how the submitting stuff in Blackboard works. I want you to immediately, not the day you submitted it. That's not when I'm going to be doing the grading. I'm going to be doing the grading after it's due. So you may have submitted it on Tuesday, but Monday morning is when you ought to be reading your email to find out if you turned in the right thing or not. Okay? Word to the wise here, guys. All right. I shouldn't even have to say this, but don't cheat. It annoys me. Okay? Straightforward. So, a little bit about me. Hey, I'm Emmett Gray. Hi. I used to work as a civilian out at Fort Hood. I'm a total computer geek. I do computer programming and those kinds of things. I got strange education background. I got degrees in math and engineering and all sorts of other stuff. And I got a gazillion Microsoft certifications and CompTIA certifications. So I'm what's called an adjunct professor, which means I'm the low man on the totem pole. I don't have an office at the university, so that means I don't have an office phone. I work out of my home. So if you want to get a hold of me, the best way is through Blackboard email. And if that doesn't work, well, then you could go in and get a hold of me via the traditional university email. I'm here at egray@cttamus.edu, which, by the way, is going to change by next semester. Okay, so that's a little bit about me. So the next thing I want you to do is I'm going to ask you to tell me where you are on this scale of 1 to 10. So this is just kind of give me a gauge on how you are prepared to this thing. So one end of the scale is, oh my God, I'm scared to death. Why on earth did I sign up for this course? Okay, that's one end of this scale. The other end of the scale is, geez, I could teach this class with my eyes closed. I'm already an expert. Why am I doing this? Okay, I suspect most people are going to be somewhere in the middle. That yeah, you're kind of sort of ready. Yeah, you've probably used Microsoft Office, at least Word or PowerPoint or something like that once before, and you're somewhere in that line. Okay, so this is the end of this PowerPoint presentation, and I'll give you a hint. I don't typically use PowerPoint during the lecture, so this may be actually the last time you see a PowerPoint presentation from me. Cool? All right. You guys watch this video and watch the upcoming videos, and I think you'll be prepared for the course. So, see you guys next time.